Please open your video. All are requested to kindly open their video. हम लोग जो concentrated milk में हमने बताया था कि there are two type of milk. One is sweetened condensed milk, another one is unsweetened condensed milk, that is also known as evaporated milk. In both the cases, we are actually keep the milk under room condition up to long period. In case of sweetened condensed milk, we are actually preserving the milk by creating a condition so that the microorganisms cannot grow. How it is possible? Because we are adding sugar, and sugar is actually act as a preservatives. After certain concentration, I have already give you why they act as a preservatives. We will not go in details. Whereas in case of evaporated milk, we are actually evaporating. We are actually preserving the milk by evaporating the water up to 60%. And the condition, but we can actually lose some nutrients in comparison to the liquid milk. So here just I'm give you the brief about the why. I have already given you the details. What is as per the PFA, the evaporated milk is the product which is actually prepared by cow milk or buffalo milk or combination of thereof, or from standardized milk by partial removal of water. It may contain added calcium chloride, citric acid, and sodium citrate, and sodium salt of orthophosphoric acid and polyphosphoric acids, but not exceeding 0.3% by weight of the finished product. And such addition must not need to declare on the label. जो packaging material है, there is no need to indicate these additions, है ना? And unsweetened condensed milk, that is evaporated milk, as per the FSSI, should contain not less than 8% fat and not less than 26% milk solid. So these are the actually the standard which is actually already given by the FSSI. So here we are just we can keep the evaporated milk for several days without any refrigeration, and when you consume it, then you will feel that there is no much difference with the when we compare with the fresh milk. So the major problem in this case is that the heat stability of the milk is the decisive factor for the manufacturer. Suppose you prepare evaporated milk from buffalo milk, then definitely we will not able to, when without modification in the method of manufacture, we will not get the evaporated milk from the buffalo milk. So either you are modified the process of manufacturers, or you can add stabilizer for increasing the heat stability of the milk, because we already know the cow milk have better heat stability in comparison to the buffalo milk. So the definitely depending upon the type of milk, we are actually deciding the method of manufactures. And concentration हम लोग है सो almost 2.5 times के आसपास करते हैं. When we see the almost FDA, because during method of manufacture, I have already told you, during sterilization, because sterilization is the process where we are actually employed for the manufacture of evaporated milk. So because the nutritive value of evaporated milk is significantly decreased in comparison to plain milk, that is why even FDA has mandated that you have to add vitamin A, D, and C to the evaporated milk. So it has been already noticed by the various workers that up to 10% of 10% available lysine and about half of the vitamin B1, B12 and C and a small proportion of B6 and folic acid destroy in can sterilization, in container sterilization, because these all are after packing, the product is go for the sterilization, and due to severe heat treatments, the 10% of available lysine, lysine is the essential amino acid, you know, and half of the vitamin B, B12 and C and a smaller proportion of vitamin B6 and folic acid gets destroyed in container sterilization. But when we go for UST treatment for the evaporated milk, definitely we can get the more advantage, because the loss of nutrients is not much in case of treatment when we go for UST treatments. So when we see the nutritional aspects of the evaporated milk, you can see here that you can get 160 calorie from the 100 gram of milk, 100 gram of evaporated milk, and these are the different specification, different compound, different compounds or different nutrients which is actually available in the per 100 gram of evaporated milk. So just we can see here the total fat content 8 to 12%, saturated fat definitely 8 to 32%, and sodium 120 milligram, that is 4%. You can see here all the, when we see per gram, then the total fat percent is 8 gram per 100 gram. But when you see the in terms of percentage, definitely the percentage is 12%, and because fat is present, so cholesterol is also present in the evaporated milk. Similarly, potassium, carbohydrates, sugars, protein, vitamins, calcium. Calcium, they are very rich in calcium. So 32% due to the concentration, evaporation, the calcium is actually concentrated. That is why the concentration of calcium, the availability of calcium is very high in case of even you can say in evaporated milk. And other aspect is that all the fat soluble vitamins, because these are actually rich in fat, so all the saturated fat percentage is 32%. So fat soluble vitamin A, D, E, K are actually available, and bodybuilding proteins, here bodybuilding proteins are also present in sufficient amounts, and minerals for bone and teeth, the calcium and phosphorus and potassium both are present in a sufficient quantity. So this evaporated milk is actually, you can say, the evaporated milk is suitable for infant feeding. Generally infant feeding के लिए क्यों होता है infant feeding के लिए suitable, best suited, because it is actually, why it will happen, because it makes a soft curd. Soft curd बनाता है, तो बच्चे मदर्स मिल्क में भी क्या होता है, the mother's milk also makes a soft curd that makes the easily digestible in the infants. And another beauty of that is already known in the market milk, that because they took presence of lactin 1, lactin 2, presence of biofetus factor, that is Bifidobacterium bifidus, the mother's milk has better advantage in comparison to the other mammals, that is cow, buffalo, or goat. So how we can go for the process? So first of all, we are actually go for collecting the milk. First of all, we are actually collect the milk on the reception itself. So for accepting or rejecting the milk, we are conducting the platform test. Number one platform test is organoleptic test. On the basis of organoleptic test, what you have studied in the market milk, then we can definitely go for that that is based on the sense of smell, taste and sight. So when we see the milk, definitely when milk become curdled, definitely milk is not rejected. No, that is not suitable for the further inspections. Similarly, if you found any objectionable smell, definitely you can discard the milk or separate the milk. Similarly, if you are confused, then you can taste the milk. When you feel any developed acidity, then definitely this milk is not suitable for the evaporated milk. So we are actually go for number of rapid tests also available for decide the for taking acceptance or rejections of milk, reception of milk in the acceptance of milk. So we already go through the proton boiling test. You have already studied in I study in market milk also, and also in sweetened condensed milk. The acidity test also conducted, alcohol test. But alcohol test, alcohol algerine test, and alcohol index test and phosphatase test. These are actually indicates the heat stability of the milk also. No doubt, if any developed acidity in the milk, definitely we can not able to control. We cannot able to control the milk during the higher heat treatment, which is generally implied in the case of buffalo, in case of evaporated milk. So alcohol algerine test, alcohol index test. What is the alcohol index test? When we see when the alcohol index is 7 or above, then milk is suited for the evaporated milk for preparation of sweetened condensed milk, or even for evaporated milk, or for powder making, whole milk powder. What you are actually go other than this. Another one is that alcohol algerine test. This is also you have already to know all the details. Similarly, the microscopic count and MBR test. MBR test is just because on the basis of MBR reading, you have already done in market milk also. This is the basis of the microbial quality of your product. Why our Indian product is not going to export our share? We are number one in milk production throughout the world, but our export is less than 1% of the total export. Why? What is the reason behind? Because we are meeting the chemical specification, but we are not able to meet the specification laid down with respect to the microbial or any other hazards. So MBR test is actually decide what is the content. Suppose MBR reading is 5 hours, then milk is of excellent quality. If 5 hours and above, then definitely milk is excellent quality. But MBR test is less than half hour, then milk is immediately rejected. Or 1 hour, less than 1 hour is also rejected. 2 to 3 hours is considered satisfactory. But these are actually not very much suited for the preparation of condensed milk, evaporated milk, or dried milk. So these are actually conducted, or direct microscopic count, DMC test is already you study in the microbiology. So if you find there is any variation in quality of milk, the heat stability of the milk is definitely affected. So we can after collecting the milk is, I will go with the process of method of manufacture of imported milk later on. Just one of the process we are also go in the case of evaporated milk. That is sterilization. We have always give you the what is the sterilization, just to meet the legal requirement of the product. Suppose it is either any type of product, there is a certain legal agency has already defined the specification. Your product must be meet the specification laid down by the either by the FSSAI, and if you are going to export the product in the international market, then you have to follow the instruction of the Codex Alimentary Commission. So on the basis of that, you are not only meeting the legal standard, but also at the same time you can also able to get the uniform quality of the product. And throughout the year, you can get the uniform quality of the product. So that is why the milk is tested for fat and total sodium, and we can actually sterilize the fat and ratio of the evaporated milk, so that we can actually able to meet the standard of the evaporated milk as per FSSAI. I have already told you that not less than 8% milk fat and not less than 26% total sodium. Similarly, if there is any shortage, definitely we can add fat either with melted butter or cream, and definitely we can definitely go for homogenization, so that so that because proper mixing of with the remaining milk is essential, so we can opt for homogenization in the case of evaporated milk. But in case of sweetened condensed milk, you go for optional, but here you have to the rehomogenization is actually required in order to prevent the optional fat separation after sterilization. अगर नहीं करोगे तो क्या होगा, sterilization के बाद क्या होगा, fat will be separated. Yes, so that will creates a problem, and the not only creates a problem, but the quality of the product is also not good, and the market of such type of product is not much demand. So this aspect we have to discuss. Another one is addition of a stabilizer. So another thing we have to discuss here. I have already told you then, when we prepare all type of evaporated milk, these all are Western dairy product. And we are actually follow the culture of the Western world. So that is why this product is actually came into the picture. I have never in my childhood I have seen, definitely I seen Amul spray and Nestle ka powder. These are but I have never used the evaporated milk. But due to the urban culture, suppose husband and wife both are working, then when they return to the home, और फिर क्या होता है कि अगर आपके पास टाइम नहीं तो बस सीधे इवेपोरेटिव मिल्क निकाला और उसको है सो हल्का सा पानी डाल के और उसके बाद मिल्क की तरफ पी गए. सो तुमको ना तो दूध को बचाने की चिंता है, ना तो उसको माने just after just serving the product, definitely we will have to pay the cost. तो जब दोनों कमा रहे तो पैसा तो बहुत है, लेकिन खाने के लिए समय नहीं है और खाने के लिए पकाने का समय नहीं है. तो that is why this product are actually came into the market, and their market is also increasing day by day. So अगर हम if we prepare the milk evaporated milk from the buffalo milk, definitely we have to add a stabilizer. Two type of stabilizer, casein stabilizer such as disodium phosphate or sodium citrate. These two are actually used for controlling the heat coagulation in the sterilizer. Those two type of sterilizer है ना, already यही पढ़ा जाएगा, batch sterilizer और continuous sterilizer process. Sorry. So we are discuss more in detail in coming slides. Another one is forewarming. I have already give you what is the importance of forewarming, and we have already get all the benefits we have already discussed in the sweetened condensed milk. But still, once again reiterated that forewarming generally conducted at 116, 118 degrees centigrade without hold or any temperature combination, which gives or meet the objective of the forewarming. तो उसमें already हम बता चुके हैं कि सबसे पहले तो जितने पैथोजन नॉन पैथोजन जो भी है सब डिस्ट्रॉय हो जाते हैं. उसके अलावा जो इंजाइम्स है वो इंजाइम्स वगैरह पूरी तरह डिस्ट्रॉय माने इनएक्टिव हो जाता है ना. इसके अलावा क्या है कि फोरवार्मिंग में जो स्पोर, जो कि पास्चुराइजेशन में हमारा क्या होता है, स्पोर पैथोजेंस आर डिस्ट्रॉय 100%, बट spore may be present in the pasteurization, but here we can actually in the sterilization we can also kill the spores, and forewarming also assist in this case. So we are definitely after controlling, after destroying the microorganisms or inactivate the enzymes, which actually different type of enzyme, proteases, lipases, and when present in the milk, then definitely leads to the different off flavor of the evaporated milk. So definitely we, after controlling this one, we can definitely increase the shelf life of the keeping quality of the evaporated milk. So these have already discussed in details in the condensed milk. So pour warming already generally conducted already, you know, in vacuum pan, or we can go for multiple effect evaporator. We have already discussed the multiple effect evaporator, double effect evaporator, third effect evaporator. So there is no need to go in detail once again. So these are the different beauty of for warming. So another one is temperature of forwarding. We have already go through that. Currently we are opting the UST treatment. UST treatment is generally preferred. What is the reason behind that? I have already told you that when we opt UST processing, definitely we can get the lesser loss of nutritive value of the milk. We have already go the generally in case of when we opt for UST treatment, definitely we can reduces the number of present of the spores in the milk, है ना? और spores मान लो spores रहेगा तो क्या होगा? What type of अगर जो milk में spores के चलते कौन सा defects होता है?
स्पोर के सडियन एसिड सर।
नहीं, I am asking, है ना? अच्छा, सिंपली मिल्क में कर्डलिंग होता है ना? तो स्वीट कर्डलिंग होता है ना, स्वीट कर्डलिंग होता है कि नहीं होता है? पढ़े हो कि नहीं?
पढ़े हैं सर।
नेचुरल कर्डलिंग और एक स्वीट कर्डलिंग होता है। तो स्वीट कर्डलिंग जैसे उसमें क्या होता है कि तुमने दूध जैसे ही लिया और उसको रखा किस पे, जैसे ही तुमने हीट किया तो क्या होता है, जैसे ही तुमने दूध को गर्म किया, है ना, जैसे ही गर्म किया और से ही फट गया। लेकिन नेचुरल कर्डलिंग में क्या होता है कि दूध आया, अगर गर्मी के दिन में हम 2 घंटा रखते हैं, 1-1.5 घंटा, तो नहीं फटता है, लेकिन 2-3 घंटा रखते हैं तो तब फटता है ना गर्म करने पे। और जाड़े में 4 घंटा भी नहीं किए तो भी हंसू नहीं फटता। व्हाट इज द रीजन बिहाइंड दैट? द रीजन इज दैट द presence of lactic acid bacteria in the milk, they are converted the lactose into lactic acid. So definitely the acidity of the milk, the developed acidity of the milk is increased. And when the acidity level is increased by more than 0.2% of that lactic acid, then milk becomes curdled. But here, without development of acidity, milk becomes curdled. वो क्या होता है, वो होता है, इसलिए वो होता है स्वीट कर्डलिंग। तो वो किससे होता है? स्पोर से होता है ना? बैसिलस सीरियस वो स्पोर फॉर्मिंग बैक्टीरिया, बैसिलस सीरियस, बैसिलस सबटाइलिस, तो दीज आर आल्सो क्रिएटिंग स्पोर्स। अब जैसे बैसिलस स्टीरियोथर्मोफिलस है ना, बैसिलस स्टीरियोथर्मोफिलस, तो ये क्या करता है? ये रिलीज करता है टॉक्सिन्स। दे आर एक्चुअली नॉट डिस्ट्रॉयड एट पास्चुरेशन टेम्परेचर, they will destroy only at either when you go for UST treatment or you can go for batch sterilizer or continuous sterilization, तो वो उसमें मरता है। तो दिस एस्पेक्ट दैट इज व्हाई तो स्वीट कर्डलिंग में ये होता है। स्वीट कर्डलिंग में होता क्या है कि उसमें भी क्या होता है, बैक्टीरिया क्या करता है, एंजाइम रिलीज करता है, रेनिन लाइक एंजाइम, और रेनिन लाइक एंजाइम रिलीज करता है तो वो क्या करता है, प्रोटीन पे एक्ट करता है और प्रोटीन को कर्डल करता है। तो तुम देखते होगे कि जो नेचुरल कर्डलिंग होता है वो थक्का टाइप का होता है, और स्वीट कर्डलिंग जो हुआ जो इमीडिएट कोगुलेट कर गया आफ्टर हीट ट्रीटमेंट, उसमें देखोगे कि देयर इज अ डिफरेंस इन द कोगुलेशन, उसमें छोटा पार्टिकल करके दूध में बन जाता है। एंड दैट इज व्हाई साइंटिस्ट हैज रिकमेंडेड नॉट टू ईट। जनरली हम लोग क्या करते हैं, जैसे फट जाता है दूध वगैरह तो गर्म करके उसको छेना बना के खा जाते हैं, है ना, गांव में या लोग ज्यादा। लेकिन उसको अगर स्वीट कर्डलिंग से हुआ है, देन you should not eat, मतलब you should not eat साइंटिफिकली पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, है ना, तो नहीं पीना चाहिए, नहीं खाना चाहिए और पीना चाहिए, क्योंकि वो बहुत ही हीट रेसिस्टेंस उसमें और स्पोर होता है। स्पोर्स का जो टॉक्सिन्स है वो भी नहीं मर सकता है। तो these are the things we have to discuss today, and very soon I will going to complete 2-3 or more lecture I will take. Then we can going to complete your evaporated milk. Then the dry milk product will be I will offer have the courses to the Dr. Vipin Singh. So he will take your after completion of this. I will hand over the remaining courses, but in between I will take time to time all the classes. Even we will definitely we will conduct discussion class also. Have you any query? है कुछ पूछना है? हाँ तो मुझे पूछना है तुम लोग से. एक तो नंबर वन कि most of the students are not open their video. I am noting the names who is present here and who is not present on the screen. Even girls are also not obey the instruction. Prasanjit, Arvind definitely always open their video, but other students are not open their video. How many students appear today?
13, 14, sir.
13.
13.
13, sir.
So these must be also sent in the groups. Now, Arvind समझ में आ गया सब? Arvind, Prasanjit,
Yes, sir.
have you follow all the things? What we have teach you?
Yes, sir. समझ में आ गया सब सर.
Achha, good, very good. And I will give you more details because again we have to go in the meetings. Only 20 minutes remain. I will go to veterinary college.